colder and colder.
Well, it's supposed to be the warm day.
It's supposed to be the warm day. Until tonight.
Yeah.
I heard what's coming. I was like, ooh. I told myself, I was like, oh boy, that's going to get real exciting when that snow hits. Everybody, a lot of people just forget how to drive. Let's see here. Okay, so hook there. And tow hook there. Okay. All right. You got the key for this?
Yep, sure do.
Kept alarming on me, like, what in the world? What is this thing doing? All right, and it's just going on Conover?
Yeah, I can follow you or you can follow me, whatever's easiest.
Either way, one way or another, we'll get there, right?
Yeah, you can follow me.
Okay.
Eastbound at Walgreens. Minimal prices or up here towards the intersection.
Winter is coming, guys. It is Monday, and they are calling for more snow this evening. That's going to make it quite interesting. We're just going to have to kind of wait it out to see how much snow we actually get. Some areas are projecting quite a bit, 2 to 4 inches to say the least. It's Ohio though, we'll see what happens. If we get busy, we get busy. If not, then I may not work on Tuesday. But if it looks like the weather's just going to get really bad and call volume's going to kind of skyrocket, then I'll work an extra day to kind of help out with the load of calls, because they usually start pouring in really well. I guess we'll have to wait and see what we get overnight.
Yeah.
That'll determine whether or not I work tomorrow. I'm usually off Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Oh, wow.
But if it gets really busy, I'd much rather try to get a little extra and try to help out wherever I can. Yeah, like last year when we got all that buttload of snow and ice and everything, if you were at home, they weren't doing any towing.
Really?
Yeah. You had to be at least off of a roadway, but they said it's unsafe for their drivers. So they won't even, they'll start asking you that over the phone now. You know, just to see if you're at home. If you're at home, then they won't issue a tow call. Just wait it out.
Makes sense though.
Yeah, most of like my truck here, it only has just the 2-wheel drive. I don't have a 4-wheel drive truck available here because I'm the company's only driver this far south. The rest of my co-workers and everything run up north through Dayton and Springfield. So those territories up there, they run that. So if I get stuck, it'll take them forever to get down to me. And if I have to call for another tow company to come pull me out, well, that's thousands of dollars right there. You have to have a good sized tow truck to pull out another tow truck. All right. And there's your key.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. You need anything else from us?
No, you did great. Appreciate it.
We aim to please.
Be safe out there and happy holidays.
You as well. You as well. tight, but it's not that bad. Believe it or not, I can get out of this. Let those airbags inflate. We are getting busier and busier, which is good. I like to see busy. I don't like the days where I'm stuck sitting still and everything, waiting on calls and things like that. Anyway, guys, moving on.
Response area.
I got a Cadillac that doesn't want to start. What's that?
Battery's about to go on. If it does start.
Yeah,
4 years.
4 years old.
Same thing happened to this right here. 4 years, battery went dead.
Yeah, that's usually about the lifespan of most batteries these days.
Can't get nobody putting that in for you no more.
Now, in most vehicles, you have to take them to dealerships on some of the newer stuff because where they're at.
Dealership got this system. I'm in a place around here, they won't put them in. AutoZone, not these places.
Yeah, depending on where the battery's location is, they just won't do it. Oh, there's the ground. Okay, let's try this. Like I thought.
We take this on to the dealership so they can put a battery in.
Yeah. Yeah, that battery needs to be replaced.
You can tell them that when you get up there if you don't mind.
It don't bother me none.
Anyway. You pull it out so you can get to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. And I'll just move my truck up and then just drive it up there, quite honestly. Yeah, whatever makes it easy, right?
Right. Cadillac.
Okay.
You already know you're coming.
Perfect. There, I'll take our. There. See if I can get my truck moved just enough to get it loaded. top. Fine. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a battery. Most of your batteries, even installed by the factory, unfortunately only last just a few years. You know, especially if you don't take care of the battery. I mean, there's proper ways of doing that. You know, don't take short trips. Let it run, let it charge. Extreme hot weather, extreme cold weather, leaving stuff on. All that is going to affect the life of your battery. So proper battery maintenance is once the vehicle is started, leave it run. Let it go for 15-20 minutes. Now, the reason behind that is because your alternator does not operate right away as soon as you start the car, but the starter takes so much amps away from the battery, so the alternator's job is to recharge the battery for the next start cycle. So if you don't allow that alternator to completely charge up that battery for the next start cycle, then unfortunately you're just shortening the life of your battery. Now, once we get over there to the dealership, we'll just inform them that it took a jump, perfectly fine. We believe it's the battery. And they'll just check kind of the charging system. They'll check the alternator's output, battery test, starter output. Yeah, that's checking the whole entire system. That way it ensures that you've got a good charging system throughout the vehicle, and it doesn't leave you stranded somewhere. Trust me, nobody wants to be stranded. So, get this over to the dealership and we'll go from there. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, not bad. Busy, but busy's good, right?
Busy's always good.
So what's the story on this?
I think it's misfiring. So it's the shop is wherever you're going.
Loveland, Madeira Road.
Yeah, so it's too far to drive with that, you know, with quite a bit of
makes
misfire.
sense, yeah.
So we're just gonna
I
throw
wouldn't, because then, yeah, you could potentially damage it worse just going that far. But,
Yeah.
you know, going from here to there, it's not
Yeah.
going to harm it any, but that kind of stinks.
Definitely stinks.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got a key for me?
Yep, I got the key.
Okay.
Do you need me here to do this? Or?
No, I can take care of this. I'll try to see if I can get it maneuvered around over here, and if
I mean,
not,
yeah, I just got to get out with the... let me see if I can kind of scoot around you. I don't think so.
I wouldn't take a chance. Yeah, I don't want to go off road either myself. I'm trying to keep it clean. I mean, it won't take me but a few minutes to just drive it up there and strap it down, and
I can drive it up there if you want, really quick.
I can get it. I mean, for liability reasons, we have to. Let me see what I can do here. Is there a... Oh, yeah, that's ugly. Parking brake. Where is parking brake? There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh yeah, she's not healthy, is she? This up there. Just that easy. What's that? Always thinking ahead. Got to in this industry. Yeah, anytime I drive one up the bed, I always try to apply the brake as long as it works. If not, then we hook up the J chains to it to just keep it on the deck. It's like the second BMW today I've towed. Yeah. First one I got today had a flat tire, and of course that one wasn't too bad. Every now and then we get a few of these, but most of the cars I tow is usually the electrics or hybrids. Yeah, we get a lot of them.
Why?
Usually like right around this time of the year where it gets really cold, the batteries tend to die in them. And if you can't find a charging station, then it just has to be towed to like a nearby charging station. Never fails, happens every year. Yeah, they don't like the colder weather. And most of those type of batteries on like the Teslas, they're up underneath the floor.
Right.
So they're exposed more to all that cold air running up underneath. So all that cold air rushes up underneath, and battery life is just kind of shortened during the winter.
It's good in the summertime when if you're ripping it like on the road, like going fast.
Absolutely.
Air is good, but not in the winter.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well, and in often cases too, we see where the batteries just get weak, especially on the older models. But it happens. Yeah, cars are, well, as much as you use them, the more they're going to break down.
That's right.
All right, my friend.
Thank you.
You are so
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Anytime at all. You just let AAA know if you need anything at all, and we'll send somebody out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Take care now. Man, never trust your GPS. It had me go through some private lot. Sometimes Google is just not Googling. Tire's kind of low. I'll make sure. Really? Spinning BMW center caps. Never thought I'd see the day. They all do it? Yeah, they do. That's kind of funny. I don't like how there's a hidden door handle on this. Do not like that. Let's see if I can gotta grab my phone, grab some info. How you doing? Alright, so what's going on with this?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so who's the person with the membership then?
I don't know because this It's not my car. My friend's car.
Okay, that person has to be here for us to legally be able to tow it, otherwise I can't do nothing for you. We have to gain permission from them.
Alo. Merhaba. Ay,
See what it's doing first. Runs. Focus. I don't know either. This thing seems to be running perfectly fine. But
one month.
okay, I don't know what the actual problem was. Is it never told me anything? Huh. Okay. No warning lights other than park. Hello, sir. This is Brian with Renstone and Recovery. How you doing?
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, what was the issue that you were having with the Traverse?
Yeah, I think it's coolant leaking under the radiator.
Coolant leaking.
Yeah, all of the coolant leaking under the radiator.
Okay, and now I see a small bit down on the ground.
There is no coolant on the radiator.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay. And were you using your membership for somebody else's vehicle then?
No.
Oh, it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm not gonna have you come all the way back out here. Normally, there's specific circumstances where people with like the AAA membership or roadside, if they use it, but they're using it for somebody else's vehicle, that person that owns that vehicle usually has to be on location with the vehicle to gain permission to be able to tow it. So I'm assuming you want me to tow it over there to the Chevy dealership on at the King's Auto Mall. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. McCluskey. Okay. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I will get this loaded, take it over there, and then I'll fill out a night drop box with all the information and everything. I've got it from our dispatch center. So I'll fill all that out, make sure it's locked, drop the keys off, and then I would just say, just give them a call tomorrow and let them know what's going on with it when they first open up in the morning. That way they're aware of what's going on.
Okay, you all want to keep it the key?
I take the key with me, that way I have something to drop off, and that way I can also get it up and loaded and unloaded off the bed of the truck.
Okay, okay.
Alrighty, so if you have any questions, just you'll have to give your roadside thing a call or something or whatnot, but we just go through AAA because we have special contracts with most of the dealerships there at the King's Auto Mall.
Okay.
All right, so I will hand you back to her, and I will work on getting this loaded.
Yeah, all right.
Alrighty, sir.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Well, now we got the gist of that. So, it does on the car. it's not telling me that. Okay. Leak coolant. Not that big of a deal. I mean, but my guess is the parts are made out of plastic. Plastic parts. They don't ever work, especially on cars that have high heat. That's good enough. It wants to slip, and we're not going to let it slip. Keep up. Oh, hush. So used to cars that don't sit there and talk to you. I swear the only car I want talking to me is from the 1980s. From that TV show Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. At that point, then that's acceptable. Because that was that show was cool. Sometimes I wish I didn't have so much of a language barrier either. I wish I studied a little bit more with languages and, you know, getting fluent with other languages like Spanish, maybe some French. But props to those that can actually speak other languages. You know, bilingual. Okay. All loaded. This is only just going right down the road. Plus, come on. There we go. Okay.
That guy was parked right next to me, went in his toys.
Hate coming in here because I can't fit. Let's just hope I can get it back there. Appropriate spot. seriously? Man alive. Oh, crap. And of course, we can't fit all the way in the back. Let me slide up for you. You're welcome.
Driving up the curb, reckless.
And we're gonna let them out. That way they can get home. It's late. He knows. He's got a smaller truck though. Yeah, he can sit back there. I'm in a large, oversized Freightliner extendo cab. Not exactly the most ideal truck, but it hauls everything. Just about. There is a limit that I can tell. But can't haul, well, it would be considered heavy duty, which this is not really exactly a heavy duty truck. This is more of like a medium duty. So I can haul small cars, motorcycles, and up to as big as a 3500 series truck. Yeah. Down.
Get behind there. I don't know if you can see Caleb.
And we're gonna go try to find ourselves a parking spot somewhere. I don't know where, but we're gonna find one. Oh shit. Whew. Always thinking ahead. Or trying to, anyways. I mean, these people just want to go home. Let's see here. Oh, looky here. Spot right there. Let's see if I can manage to fit it without hitting anything. Kind of tight. Okay, that looks good. Roll up the window. We are going to put the parking brake on. Turn that off. Double check, make sure I got the key in my pocket. And lock. All right, guys. We're going to go and walk around back to the truck. Yeah, there would have been no way in heck. I'm not going to sit there and try to block off traffic. You know, the vehicle runs just long enough for me to get in a parking spot perfect. You know, but if it didn't run, then obviously it would do something completely different. I would have to try to maneuver my truck back in there. Definitely not one of the easiest things to do. Alright, so I gotta run in here, provide information for the customer, and then we are off to our next call. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm all right.
That is good. Well, hopefully you got to enjoy some of the holidays before this happens. Yeah, small potatoes compared to what could possibly go wrong. But yeah, you know, we bought our first Buick just about 3 years ago. We bought one of those Invistas.
Oh yeah.
And we really kind of enjoyed it. It's got some fantastic gas mileage for it.
Yeah, I had a Sabre before this.
Okay. Familiar with those.
I bought all my mom's old cars.
Oh, okay.
So this doesn't have any miles on it. It's only got 97,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
That's
I wish
pretty
it had
low.
the 3.8 in it, but it's got the 3.6.
It
does all right.
Yeah, I mean the V6s did pretty decently. They still had enough power.
No, the 3.8 versus the 3.6. They're both 6s.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The design's just
yeah, I could agree to that. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this has got a cross member where you hook to. Okay, that should be enough slack there. Get this. You got it? Okay. It looks okay, but I'll let you know here in a second. Bring it over towards me just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, a little bit more. and you just throw it in park, and don't forget to roll up your window. There you go. All right.
Got the emergency brake on. Or should I take it off?
It's fine. I usually do it too when I'm loading them up. I keep them with the e-brake on. That way it just doesn't move around a whole bunch more. And it doesn't put much pressure on the transmission either.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, even though the winch cable's got a hold of it, but still, after going down the road a little bit, it'll move around just a little.
I'm in that Jeep across the road, so you know where you're going? Do you want to follow me or you want me to...
I know where I'm going, yeah. I've been there quite a number of times. So, yeah, go right on ahead if you like, and I'll be behind you shortly. Meant to keep his garage door open. I wouldn't, not in this day and age. Reason it won't go over that strut. Oh, okay. He shut his garage. Perfect. I'm continuously getting warnings about snow. Well, I really don't know. Go. Okay. All right, we're gonna go and get this thing dropped off. It's getting busier and busier, guys. This is good. This is what I like. Yeah, you can go right ahead. Just watch your step, please. And once you get it in neutral, I'll just winch it down.
Okay.
So you don't have to put your foot on the brake or anything. Winch will have a hold of you.
All right.
Cool. Got the door coming down. Perfect. Yep, you can throw it right back in park. And I just got to release everything and perfect. Grab my drills and stuff. Which tire got smacked here? Front one? Oh yeah! Ooh, nasty. Got the light. Were you able to find your spare back there?
Yeah, it's in there a little bit, but
Okay.
it is in there.
Okay.
I've never taken it out before.
Never. All right. So first time for everything, right? All right. Let's see here. Okay. There's a puck right there. Good enough. I believe these are 17s. Ooh yeah, it got that rim.
Oh jeez.
There's a mobile guy that does rim repair on aluminum rims called Dent Wizard. I actually just seen one of their vans today, but they go all over the place. They do all kinds of stuff, and they can bend that back out.
Is that actually why it leaked? Not the tire pop?
Yeah. So the bead's right here. Oh, hold on a minute. That looks more like a crack. Oh yeah. Yeah, that rim is cracked right here. Shoot.
So should I even take it into the tire place or just straight to the rim place?
I would say the rim place. Only because I don't know if that's repairable right there. I mean, usually when it's bent and everything, they can reshape it back out, but I guess you must have smacked it pretty good because this is pretty well cracked right here. But this is what's going to cause all your air to come out.
So it's not that the tire popped, it's that the rim is
misshaped. Yeah, you misshaped it by hitting that,
yeah,
that curb.
amazing.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
Oh man. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, let's have to find somewhere for this to go, but then we gotta dig out the old donut.
It's in there. Something else is holding it. I got too much crap in here.
Don't feel bad. I feel the same way sometimes too. Whenever I had to have special equipment and I had to keep adding to it.
I'm not sure what's holding. I don't think it's stuck under that. I'll pull more crap out of here if I have to.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh yeah, it does go all the way over there.
Underneath the radio?
This. I guess this must be a disc changer or something. Yeah, it's a disc changer.
I can see it in there.
Yeah, I cut the edge of it.
Just pull out. See it in there? I don't know how. I've never taken one out, like I said. I'm
Let's
just
see.
gonna take this stuff out of here. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'll try to work on getting that. Try to see down in there. There we go. There's the plastic piece. Okay, yeah, the tire's free now. What we're probably gonna have to wind up doing is lifting it from this side and pulling it out from underneath this.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll let you.
Get the heavy crap out of there.
Whew.
Under that too, man.
Is it really?
It's this whole freaking thing, dude.
Wow, that's incredible. Let's see if we can fish it out. Okay, it's a space saver tire. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. And I just got to fill it up with air. These are called space saver tires.
Yeah.
So they inflate. They're going to look a little weird, and then this little piece right here, when you're done with the tire, all you got to do is you unscrew this.
Yeah.
This other end is a valve removal tool. Stick it down in there, and then just lefty-loosey, it'll pull that valve core out, and then your tire will reshape back to this form. That way you can put it back in there.
Okay.
So I'll hold on to this. I got to go fill it up with some air and still don't want to exceed 60 psi. See? That looks like more like a tire.
Yeah.
But then when you let the air out, it just goes right back into that shape.
Is it about it? How bad is it for the car to run it on the spare?
So with the spare, you can only go about 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The range on it is only 50 miles.
Okay.
So not real far and it's not real fast.
Like,
It's only,
like total or at any given time?
oh, I mean, you could use it, well, I mean, like I said, the mileage range is only 50 miles. So, I mean, that's about as much life that comes out of the spare tire.
Got it, okay.
Now, if it was a full-size spare, you could run it just like you would a regular tire.
Okay.
Line up the holes. Now, do this very carefully. It'll probably feel a little funny, but
I'll take it easy.
yeah, you just, that's the whole idea, is just take it easy, get yourself home safe, and hopefully you can get that squared away. I mean, that's
Was that inside there with it?
yeah, this is what holds the spare tire down, and then usually you got your jack and everything strapped to it. But I didn't feel around down in there.
I think a long time ago I did see the jack in there. So
it's probably down in there somewhere in the depths of that hole. Let me go put some of the stuff away, and I can grab that if you'd like.
I need a key, right?
Oh yeah. I'm just saying I can help you put that in there.
It's cool.
You got it?
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. You guys are tight fitting with these type of cars.
So pretty much this.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, that's the guy who's this claim's under. He told me.
Is it under his membership?
Yeah.
So why isn't he here?
He said that this was.
They don't have any approval for stand-ins for anybody, which then that means this is an illegal tow, and I won't touch it.
Can I call him real quick and ask him what? Because he said that he got the approval.
It's not on my tablet. They have to have it written up on there, otherwise I can't touch this.
So would you like to check it?
I can, but he's still going to have to be here to show now proof of his ownership of the vehicle.
Alright, so he said that.
Give me 1 second.
Partner to the right northbound and then has on the old station on the property that's been turned national.
That this is an unattended tow, that this is what this is.
I have to call them because they're going to have to figure out whether or not I'm going to be allowed to take it.
Somewhere real quick, so we won't be at the house when you get there, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Can you just put the keys in the mailbox?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
I was thinking gas cap, but that's
Well, the gas cap's the one that you got to get to from the inside.
Ah. Okay, yeah. Mailbox is cool.
All right, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay. Woo! All right, guys. So we're just doing a private tow because member can't be here and they don't want to come out. I'm like, good God, it's kind of a mess. But you know what? Enough with wasting time. We are gonna get the heck up out of here. Get this thing dropped. All right. Yeah, it sucks, guys, having to follow the rules, but if you don't want to lose your contract with AAA and you gotta follow certain criteria, well, I really didn't have any way of knowing whether or not that was the actual person, and when he called up his buddy that had the membership, I don't know, I didn't really get to hear the whole conversation since I was kind of talking with AAA myself, but my imagination says that he just didn't want to come all the way back out there in the middle of the highway in the cold. You know, I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to come back out on the highway either, but I mean, I kept mentioning over and over and over again, all he had to do was just call into AAA and, you know, that's all he would have had to do, and well, I don't know if I was just not making myself clear at all or not. But it's rather simple. Just one little phone call. That's all it would have been. I kind of get it too. Sometimes, you know, trying to contact AAA, you have to go through a bunch of automated voices and things like that. And I don't know. But like the dispatcher told me over the phone, if they didn't want to come back out and verify who he was, and not much we can do underneath that membership, unfortunately. I mean, in the long run, it saved him a tow, or at least a service call altogether, but still. I don't know. Sometimes it's just not real clear. And oftentimes, information just kind of gets tossed around. I can kind of see where it gets kind of confusing. Boy, I gotta fix that. I did not park that correctly. Wow. I'm like way off. I am going to fix this right now. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna fix this. Make sure we don't hit the mailbox. Oh boy, you can't even see anything. We'll pull that right about here. Far enough away from the mailbox. Still check our work here. That looks better. Oh, and we're dropping this off in the mailbox. You know what? I'm going to put one of my business cards on there. Guys, we're going to see what other kind of calls we get. I don't have anything else yet. Yep, my tablet is still blank with no calls. Not quite yet. So we will see if we get any more tonight. Well, guys, we got the last call of the night, I believe.
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
It was so big, I thought it was like a trucker parking here for the night.
Yeah.
I'm actually at the Public Tech Swordsville campus. the old entrance.
Yeah, they don't. There's no light service trucks in this area. They don't work this sector. Everybody's got their own set territory. Mine is huge. We come from Bell Fountain, Ohio. Alright. I can work with limited. Pinch welders. There we go.
Something you could hear it, but it spun off and then it's like a tire light came on. You could hear it coming out like when it first got it.
Yeah.
You could feel like it. He said he could stop it with his finger.
Yeah, it looks like something went in the tire and came right back out of it. There's a puncture mark there. But what's also concerning is all these cracks right here. That tire's too old. They're probably not going to repair it. Well, yeah, what's the year on this? 2019 is when that tire was manufactured. And typically they say if the tire's more than 7 years old, it's unserviceable. Still has some tread, yeah. It's dry rotting so bad. Yeah, our coverage area is pretty big. We cover everything from Columbus all the way down to the Ohio River. Yeah, look, I don't know, it looks to me like a bolt with maybe a washer on the end of it. No telling what it could have been. If only it had stayed in the tire, we probably would know, but I guess it didn't want to stick around. What in the world? Oh.
That's the older set on the back. The newer ones on the front.
Yeah. Well, at least now you know where your tow hook is. That's a tow hook, which very rarely, not a whole lot of tow companies will use those. That has no air in it. That's kind of how you know when it's got air. If it just goes thud, there's no air. Now, if you know, I mean, not everybody gets flats all the time either. So typically, you know, it's kind of the last thing you ever really think about is checking to see if you've got air in the spare tire. And most of the newer vehicles will have a spare tire with a TPMS sensor in it. So they'll be thinking like, oh, my tire pressures are low. They'll go around and they'll see that they're all at least up to pressure, not realizing that that spare has a TPMS sensor in it. So they never check it. So that light stays on, and then they go in the shop thinking that they got a TPMS problem.
Yeah, this is the first flap actually had quite a long time. That's reaching my back can't bend over anymore. Back when I was young, I changed it. My son doesn't know what he's doing. That's why I'm driving him. He's worried about the snow and stuff.
It's coming. They've already got a ½ inch up north in Logan County. Yeah. Okay, yep. Yeah, oftentimes you usually see tow trucks sitting in parking lots like this, or a gas station or two, because we don't get paid by we get paid by mileage. So if we're just huffing around everywhere, that's just free diesel that's getting spent, and got to sit somewhere. There we go. And that takes care of that. Pretty easy, really. The old Toyotas were pretty easy to work on technically. They weren't too bad. Neither is the Honda Civics, but we've noticed though that there are quite a few other newer vehicles like 2018 and some a little bit younger than that too. They're stopping, no longer putting spares in them now. Yeah, we've opened up the trunk on several of them over the past couple of years, and there's just this can of Fix-A-Flat attached to an air pump, and no spare tire, no jack, nothing in the trunk at all. It's like, what in the world? Probably just a gimmick for an excuse for the dealerships to just make more money out of somebody.
You got 3 weeks till I lift without that over like that.
8 years of doing it, and my back feels fine. I guess kind of grow into it a little by little. Yeah. But that should at least get you home. Obviously it's 60 PSI if you ever have to fill it up. There is a mileage range on those little donuts. They're only 50 miles.
Like total?
Yeah. Most. I looked this up on Google a while back, and I've even seen it in most of the owner's manuals of just about every car I can think of, and they all say the same thing. Range is only 50 miles of travel time on those, and at least a speed of up to 50 miles an hour.
He's got to get up there to school though, but then we live back down by Reading.
Okay.
Area, a little ways. It's an hour and 15-minute drive.
Yeah, I mean, yikes, yeah. That poor little spare tire is probably not going to last too long.
Okay.
I would get you squared away with that tire situation first.
Those 2 back tires need to be replaced, right? I mean, you should do them together, right?
Typically, that's usually a good rule of thumb. I mean, you can buy just one, but it's usually more highly recommended out of any technician, because I used to be one of those guys. I went to school for tire, steering, suspension, wheel alignments, and they always recommend doing it at least in pairs.
Yeah, I've always done.
Unless you have an all-wheel drive vehicle. Because you can't do that with an all-wheel drive vehicle at all.
They gotta be all 4, right?
They have to be all 4 of them. So I mean, if you got one that's busted out, or I mean, if you can fix the flat and plug it,
that's probably the same age as the other one, so they're ready to go. Anyway.
More than likely, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yep, 2019.
Yeah, so it's time to go back at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it says 21st week of 2022.
Yeah. I never bought one car.
That's always good.
Yeah.
That is always good. This one's the same. 21st week of 22. So, yeah, fronts don't feel too bad. Oh yeah, they got plenty of tread on there.
Yeah, those front ones are good. We didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah, when you start seeing stress cracks like that, it just means that the rubber's starting to dry rot, and eventually at some point, God only knows when, you could have a blowout potentially. Okay. It just means that once it gets that deep, sidewalls could be compromised. I mean, if I was still working in a shop and I'd seen that, I probably would have never plugged that. Okay. I would probably just go ahead and replace it.
Well, it's Christmas.
Just safety reasons.
Buys them 3 tires.
Right, yeah. Little early Christmas present, right? Well, alrighty, well, you get home safe and everything.
I'll offer you some coffee money?
You can if you'd like.
I would like to. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I'm not kidding. I'd be laid up for weeks. My back, I tore a disc up. I just can't do it anymore. I used to play water polo and do all this stuff.
Wow.
I can't do squat anymore.
Wow. That's a strenuous athletic.
Oh, water polo, yeah. Yeah, I used to play for UCLA and toured through Europe, and I was good.
No kidding, through Europe.
But not anymore.
Not anymore. Nah.
All right, I'm going to get him on the road because the snow's coming.
Yeah, here it comes. So, you are so welcome. Be careful out there.